Oh, hi, friends. Oh, welcome back to another Soul Reflections. If you're new here, hi, I'm so excited for you. I do these talks because I have discovered that spiritual awakening, your spiritual journey, and just being a human can be really overwhelming and confusing. In fact, when I first started, I honestly thought I was losing it. And so now I just want to be a little light on the path for anyone else who's walking through this, and just be a reminder that you're not crazy, and there's nothing wrong with you, and you're not broken. You're just awakening. So I sit here with London Fog and Sir Isaac Newton, and I just kind of talk about some soul reflections. And today I really want to talk about how things really change once you get it. And that is moving from subconscious autopilot to conscious awareness. Take a sip. Just take a breath in. Okay. For those of you who may or may not know me, I'm a complete brain science nerd. And I really start to understand things when I can relate it to my brain. So I encourage you to think of your brain like this. You got a survival brain, which is like your brainstem. And that's where your subconscious is. This is your autopilot. It's ancient. It's like first to develop when you're a baby. It's fast and it's efficient. Like it keeps you alive. It keeps you breathing, your heart beating, and it reacts automatically to danger. You don't even have to think about it. It's where your habits, your reflexes, and old programming live. Yes, it's the download you received in the first early years of your life, the first 7 years. Okay, then you have the thinking brain, which is your conscious awareness. And this is like your prefrontal cortex, your wise owl. It's the last to develop. It's slower, more deliberate, and it's creative. It's the part of you that can pause, reflect, and choose. You respond. All right, this one I think we need to take a deep breath for. And out. But here's the kicker, my friends. Around 90 to 95% of our daily thoughts, emotions, and behaviors come from the subconscious. Yeah, we're mostly on autopilot. Now, that's not a bad thing because it saves energy, right? But it also means a lot of our reactions aren't really chosen. They're conditioned. We just react. Don't even think about it. So when you're stuck in the survival brain, right? You're stuck in all the preconditioning and programs. Life feels like it's happening to you. You're reactive. And you're running on the programs you didn't even know that were installed. You just go with it. You don't realize that you're more than just a human. When you shift into the thinking brain, and you're accessing conscious awareness, life starts happening through you. You're proactive. You choose your focus. You're aware of your perspective. This is where peace, ease, and connection live. You are the creator of your reality. You just got to access your conscious awareness. We all want that. And I'm assuming you're just watching this video, you have experienced that. You're probably in 4D, going 5D, 4D, just leaving 3D kind of idea, right? So how can we become aware or strengthen that? Because that's the good news. You can strengthen your conscious awareness. It's like building a muscle. It's not going to happen overnight, but small, repeated practices rewire your brain. Isn't that awesome? This makes me so excited for us. And here are just a few simple ways to do this. The first one is actually really big though. And it's simply pausing. Take a moment and just breathe. Even three slow breaths. Let your nervous system shift from survival mode into the present. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system. And this gives your thinking brain time to come back online. Access your conscious awareness. Number 2, name what you're noticing. When a thought or feeling arises, gently label it. Thinking, worrying, anger. I always say preconditioned, fear. The small act of naming moves you from being inside the experience to observing the experience. And I will have a video on the observer effect coming up here real quick, because that changes everything too. Use your senses. Number 3, in the moment, bring attention to something you can see, touch, smell, hear. This grounds you in the present now moment. And that, my dear friends, is exactly where your conscious awareness lives, in the now. Number 4, journal or voice note your thoughts. Writing or speaking them out loud helps them move from the subconscious swirl into the conscious realm where you can work with them. My favorite, okay, I have a lot of favorites, but one of my favorites is number 5, practice gratitude or intention setting. Directly, just focusing on what you want. Be deliberate, even for 30 seconds. This is going to strengthen your prefrontal cortex. Be grateful for what you have. This is actually the seat of the conscious awareness. Okay, why does that all matter? Because every time you catch yourself on autopilot and gently return to the moment, you are laying down new neural pathways. Whoop, whoop. You're teaching your brain that presence in the now, in the moment, is safe. And over time, the survival brain gets really quiet and the thinking brain strengthens, and you experience more peace and ease and just worthiness. Not because life has become perfect, because I guess it hasn't, but because you stopped living entirely from the old programs that set you up. Just saying. So, my name is Kat, and if you're still here and you're really hearing this, maybe you just needed the reminder today. You can't control every circumstance, but you can learn to step out of autopilot. Little by little, my friends, you can live more from your conscious awareness, and that's where the freedom really lives. And I'm so excited for us to be experiencing that. So let's take a deep breath in and out. If you made it this far, hit subscribe, dude. Come on, let's build this community. Let's get together. Our energy, we're adding to the frequency of the collective consciousness. We're shifting into that 5D, 7D. Together we can do this. You don't have to do it alone. Have a great day.